Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
At African Diaspora News Channel, we cover stories that don't receive mainstream attention, and we serve as the voice to the global Black community. We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media, connecting the African diaspora one story at a time.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
All right, is yet another good news, this time around coming from the Republic of Chad, one of the smallest countries in Africa. And it's a beautiful news if you ask me, because as far as I'm concerned, Africa is really getting it right. Some African countries, right? I don't know about others, because there are some other African countries that are puppets, and they are also helping the West, to gain control over Africa. Now, the president of Chad, Mahamat Idris Deby, ordered the withdrawal of French troops from the country on November 28, 2024. Chad announced the termination of its long-standing defense cooperation agreement with France, signaling the end of a military partnership that has lasted since 1966. Now, this information is coming from African Hub, one of those news blogs that you'd find on X that talk about some of those issues that are happening in Africa. Now, African Hub, according to African Hub, says that this decision was framed as an assertion of national sovereignty and a move to redefine Chad's strategic partnerships. Following this announcement, French troops began their withdrawal in December 2024. The process included the return of military bases to Chadian control, such as the Abeche base on January 10, 2025, and the Jamena Air Base by the end of January 2025. So by early February 2025, the French military had completed its withdrawal from Chad, ending a 70-year presence in the country. Listen to that again, ending a 70-year presence in the country. Ending a 70 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're going to count it, this video would not end. 70 years. If it is not wickedness, why would you hold a country captive? Why would you not let a country go for 70 good years? What do you want from them? Why would you not allow them to do their things? You want to build your military bases. And I'm thanking God for this generation. One thing, when I wake up in the morning, I'm always thanking God that, God, thank you for the generation that I am. Because if for the past 70 years, they've not been able to evacuate the French troops from Chad, and it is just been done in 2025, then I thank God for the generation that I am in. It's something so beautiful to see and to experience. I thank God for this generation. For 70 good years, French military held Chad Republic. And now the president is coming to announce that they've sent them away. So I want to praise the president of Chad. I want to praise Mahamat Idris Deby for taking this step, and he's also a military president. Are you not thinking that all the countries in Africa should adopt military rulership? Maybe that will work, because it looks like the military are doing the best. They are doing more than even the civilian government. I think so. Even in Nigeria, we would want somebody like Ibrahim Traore, for instance. Look at what is happening in Burkina Faso. Every day there is one good news or the other. Right? So I am glad that this has happened, and I am hoping that every other country that is still being held by foreign or Western powers, they will be set loose. If I have my way, I'll make a prayer. I'll say a prayer, because it is becoming a spiritual issue. I will really have my way. If I have my way, I'll say a prayer. And I'm praising Chad for allowing this to happen. Well done, Chad. Well done to you. Well done. This is Victor Odon reporting for the African Diaspora News Channel. I'm glad this is happening. And what do you think? Do you think that every African country should adopt military rulership? Because it looks like that's the way to save Africa at this